Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Panthers Stadium for the 2018 NRL Anzac Round game between the Penrith Panthers and Canterbury-Bankstown Bulldogs. Please welcome our teams to the field, led out by their captains. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for today's Remembrance ceremony. The Anzac Day Ode will be read by the City of Penrith RSL Sub-Branch President Mick McConnell. Leading seaman Marcus Salone will play the last post, which will be followed by a moment's silence and then the rouse. Mick McConnell.
They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them. Lest we forget.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the national anthems of New Zealand and Australia.
So they played in round 3, these teams. It hasn't been all that long since their last meeting. It was victory for the Bulldogs, where they were able to find 4 tries in a 2018 victory over the Panthers. Moses Mbai with a double that afternoon. And in many respects, he's very much the attacking focal point, Moses, with 6 line breaks so far in the competition, second only to Matt Duffy. It's a healthy crowd for Friday night football. The Panthers have won 9 of their last 10 home games. And they're hoping to get one back on the Bulldogs after that round 3 result. We're underway with Mirren taking the first carry for the Panthers, who are without Peter Wallace tonight. Sione Katoa, the starting number 9. They give the ball away to Campbell-Gillard there. Wallace a week out with a neck injury. Katoa to Fisher-Harris. He's in great form, James Fisher-Harris. One of 7 New Zealand-born players in the Penrith lineup. Played by Kickow. And Mirren away to Maloney, who captains Penrith this evening. The first time that he's captained an NRL team in his long and illustrious career. The Panthers number 7 with his first kick. And well-placed Moses Mbai.
It was a nice power set to start from Penrith. All the big men got a carry. And James Maloney kicking a football nailed by Aaron Woods. As the Bulldogs bring it out from their own end now through Montoya.
Brett Morris. The Bulldogs with just 1 win in their last 4 meetings against the Panthers. Just thinking back before the game to a couple of seasons ago now, that match where Kerrod Holland won the game for the Bulldogs with a conversion in the dying seconds. In fact, it might have been after the siren here. A kick here from Mbai. Tumbling end over end. Edwards gives it away to Christian Crichton. In the infancy of his NRL career, it was probably an afternoon he would regret against the Sharks. Christian Crichton has made a good fist of things to start, but had a mixed afternoon at Shark Park. Kickout, they're up quickly there. Adam Elliott with David Clemmer. And also Michael Leisha. Penrith 15 short of the halfway line. Here's Fisher-Harris. With some footwork and evasion. They're really rushing up off the line, this Bulldogs forward pack, trying to quell the influence of these Panthers big boppers. They are 2 ferocious packs, aren't they, as Maloney again goes to the air. This one aimed at Brett Morris, who takes the catch and then goes to Mbai. Katoa down there, helping with the chase work, along with Campbell-Gillard. Now Montoya from the wing. Goes over to 20, plays it to Leisha. There's Will Hopewadi. And there's some intense defence there by the Panthers. Kickout leading it. Here's Foran, down a short side, he goes to Montoya.
That's his set play. He loves that play, Kieran, for on the short side. See how fast he went out that advantage line. That time his outside men, they were on board. They have to be aware of Kieran's speed.
Clemmer playing it on the last tackle. Foran down the right. Puts a kick back over the top. Edwards with the catch. And you can see he's got great acceleration, this number 1.
The opening 4 minutes played between the 20-metre lines. The first penalty will change that.
Onside. There's your mark. Onside, Dylan.
Jeremy Marshall-King, the man penalised. That combination has been problematic for the Bulldogs on their right-hand defence. It's 16th in the league. Marshall-King, Hopewadi and Montoya. There's been 14 tries scored down that side of the field, 3 more than any other team.
Well, they swapped them over. Kieran Foran's defending there tonight.
Okay, yeah. Now Maloney, this is the first tackle. He kicks ahead, the bounce wasn't kind. Peachy was there with Edwards.
Great
and the
play.
ball bounced back over their heads.
Oh, great play. All teams defend their fullbacks in the line. Moses Zembai, see the first defender on the left side. If they get the bounce, they score. And that's a warning shot to the Bulldogs and to Moses Zembai. If you want to defend in the line, then we're going to kick early.
So the earlier game, victory for Newcastle. It continues a week that Manly would like to forget. 18-12 at Lotto Land. And for all the highlights, head to the website there, wwos.com.au. Newcastle getting the job done without Mitchell Pearce, of course. It's a positive sign for them. Now Woods. A slow off him there. Merrin was the last man up. Forward. Right to Jackson. He's held by Maloney and shoved back there too by Kick-Out. He's in a mood, Kick-Out. He's been seeking out some defensive work. He's a destructive footballer, isn't he, with ball and in defence. Here's Clemmer now. Leading metre-eating forward in the competition, averaging 170 metres per game. David Clemmer. The kick there for Mbai. It sits up to Edwards. He thought about passing, but he's confronted there on the 20-metre line by Foran.
Yeah, shock tactic there, the kick early in the tackle count. I hope we see it again from both teams, actually, but certainly Penrith. The outside backs of the Bulldogs like to get up very quickly as James Maloney nearly slices through. And there is an opportunity there. There's good meters now for Ateni Zalesniak, who's hit high by Woods.
Let's go sideline. Brad Fittler.
Hey, man, it's wonderful down here. Great crowd at Panther Stadium. It's about 15 degrees, slight breeze behind the Panthers. Pretty much perfect conditions. And we saw Aaron Woods just go a tad high. And the ground's in great nick as well, not too slippery at the moment. So, perfect conditions for footy.
Yes, it's a gorgeous night at the foot of the mountains, and you're right about the field. It's magnificent, in great condition. And the Panthers now with their first real genuine chance down on the Bulldogs line. Here's Campbell Gillard. Tackle there, 6 short of the line. Katoa into dummy half. Spins it to Peachy, 100th game for Tyrone. Now Yo, he tried to get one-on-one there with Marshall King, who did well to get himself in the way. Here's Fisher Harris. What can he offer? He runs it for Tyler Marinaro. He's painfully close, Fisher Harris, only a metre short of the line. They come out to the left now through Maloney, now to Peachy. There's Hopewadi showing his experience to shut down Penrith's number 6. 12 short of the line. Maloney with a chip kick. Returning to Lesniak. Does well to try and tap it back. I thought for a second he might have kept it in the field of play, but it was a bit too close to the sideline.
Yeah, Penrith knowing that Morris had come in. Well, it's Hopewadi, sorry, had snuffed it out. They went back his way. The kick just a little bit too wide from James Maloney. Montoya another carry.
Hopewadi tackle, that's the 20-metre line. Now Woods. See Merrin rushing up as soon as he saw Woods coming. Now Michael Leisha. They average the most dummy half runs of any team in the comp, the Bulldogs, 14 per game. He's been given a licence to run this year, Michael Leisha. Throw the outside backs into that as well. The Edwards boys and Hopewadi, their dummy half work, always very good. As Mbai puts a left foot kick over the top and he attacks the ball here, Dallin Waitene Zalesniak. But there's good defence by the Bulldogs. Bourne and Jackson.
Oh,
Gee, Crichton.
he scalped him.
Kick out. Look at him go, kick out. He is just a ball of strength, this man. Merrin gives it away to Maloney. And now Fisher Harris. That's tackle number 4. And they're 15 inside the Bulldogs half as Maloney goes to the line. He's got Edwards there. There's that support play. He's knocked over 10 short. The Panthers now off the back of that. Katoa, Maloney gives it away. Oh, he could nearly have gone over himself, Maloney, but there's a penalty rule.
Could have been play on there, I thought.
Easy. Penalty here, yeah. You've got the penalty here. Yeah, it's offside.
I think Maloney passed.
Yeah.
I think he was over the line.
He was.
There's a nice play there. There's a nice play by Maloney.
They will take the shot. So James Maloney takes the option of kicking for goal here from right in front to give Penrith a 2-0 lead.
And that all started from the kick-out run earlier in the tackle count where he carried through, but got a quick play the ball, and then there was a succession of them. I would like to have a look at when the pass was picked up by the Penrith player after Maloney threw it and it was knocked down by the Bulldogs, whether they could have played on and then given the penalty if they didn't score.
James Maloney, he has a perfect record here at Penrith Stadium. 8 appearances at the ground, 8 wins. And he opens proceedings with a penalty goal after 11 minutes. Now here's the replay of what just unfolded.
We'll just see. Oh, that's the lead-up play.
Edwards there in support. And Maloney, it looked like if he went himself, he pretty much would have scored. Although there were a couple of defenders there in front of him. That's the one you were talking about, Pete.
If Peachy comes back on the inside, there wasn't a lot of defence there. And I don't think there'd been an infringement from Penrith.
I think the referee called double knock on.
Well, it must have been a touch in.
Here comes Trent Mirren. All the talk about Clemmer Woods versus that man, Campbell Gillard. Trent Mirren's a bit of the forgotten man in terms of representative calculations. He's been in good form this year, moving from lock back up into the front row. Now the Panthers fans want a penalty. Katoa is stopped before he could reach full stride. There's the penalty they wanted.
It's in that ruck area, mate. You can't put your foot in where he's going to play it.
So Maloney finds the line,
Push up,
just
please,
shy
Corey.
of halfway.
Touch.
Seems to be a more composed approach by the Panthers this week, Paul. I think we talked about it in that game last week, but there was a sense there was almost a little bit of panic about their attack at times.
Well, it's a nice combination. They're composed, but they are playing up tempo.
Just wait there. Just wait, Corey.
They're getting quick play the balls and working really well off the back of that. Only 2 points to show for it so far, but they certainly look much more intense than they did last week.
Peachy with an inside pass. There's Mirren. They're up to the 20. Third tackle. Now to Maloney on the left. Away to kick out. He's tackled on the 10-metre line. Will Hopewadi there to stop the rampaging back rower. Katoa spears it to Mirren, who goes to Maloney. Now Peachy with a chance to move here. Marshall King, he's deflected away. Peachy gives the pass. Edwards has it now, and Edwards looks for the line. Edwards has busted through. He's a metre short when he came to an end. He plays it right on the line. He's come limping away there too, Edwards, as Vare gets the ball. Gets a pass off to Peachy. It's the last. Peachy knocks it towards the end goal. The bounce was kind. Moses Enby picks it up.
Well, Dylan Edwards is still down after almost scoring, and I think it was Aaron Woods who came up with a great try-saving tackle. Now, the trainer has signalled to the sideline that Dylan Edwards is in trouble.
Time off.
It was a great tackle from the front row.
He's holding his shoulder. Holding his left shoulder. When he lands... Oh, his right shoulder, yeah.
Great time in footy. If you witness any antisocial behaviour, please text 0429 344
beautiful mover, isn't he? He ghosts his way through almost.
Yeah. Well, there's all sorts of signalling from the trainer, but no, he's coming off the ground, Dylan Edwards. Well, this will trigger a pretty vast reshuffle.
Well, Chenny Zalesniak goes back to fullback. That means a reshuffle up front.
Well, they're already flat out for outside backs, the Panthers. They've got...
Will he go to the centres?
Yeah, well, quite possibly. Harawira is playing in the centres at the moment. And he's obviously a back rower, most notably. So Anthony Griffin's pinch hitting a little bit in that area already.
He's off, mate.
James Tarmo, the man who'll come on.
Push up the line. On the line here, Billy Army. Hold. Hold.
And the restart finds Clement. Campbell, Gillard and Tarmo there, along with Mirren. All three big boppers for the Panthers. Here's Woods out the back, through four, and now to Marshall King. Here's Moses Mbai, away to Brett Morris. He bumped off Crichton. The ball comes back. Josh Morris with it now on 99 tries for the Bulldogs. He's hoping to join Hazem El Masri and Terry Lamb as 100 mark try scorers on the 30-metre line. Tatala Mariner playing it back forward. First receiver hit there by Mirren. They're 22 out from the line. Fourth tackle now for the Bulldogs. Clemmer to Elliott. Can't bust free of James Fisher-Harris's tackle. Here's the last play. Mbai with a chance. Lovely play out the back. It's a try. Montoya has gone over in the corner. Although Grant Atkins wants to go to the bunker.
I'll have a try. Please just confirm.
James Maloney's defending at left centre. And that's set. See, Montoya gets the ball down. Yep, there's no problem there.
Yeah, they've come down the side where the reshuffle has taken place. Dean Farre on the wing. As you point out, James Maloney.
Marcelo Montoya maintains possession of the ball and grounds the ball in the in-goal area. We have a decision.
In the centre. And Kieran Foran was first receiver on the other side. Moses Mbai gets involved in that play. And isn't that good to see?
Try awarded. The Bulldogs first to cross.
Yeah, we talk about combinations in attack, but also combinations in defence. On the Harvey Norman replay, Maloney's in no man's land there. Didn't really take anyone, just got up in between attackers. Doesn't really take anybody, trying to shoo them back in. Really poor defence there from James Maloney. Dean Farre was like a shag on a rock out there. So illustrate it perfect. Maloney really doesn't take anybody. Look, he's poor defence.
And the wing wide open there for Marcelo Montoya.
The first time they've really been down that end of the field so deep. The Bulldogs. As you can see the assignment in front of their goal kicker.
Mbai from the touchline. He's kept it low. It's straight. It's over. 6-2 Bulldogs.
Stay, mate. Stay back!
So the Bulldogs have jumped out of the blocks.
I think we'll see some traffic down the left side for the Panthers. That was horrible, that edge defence.
Let's go sideline as Aaron Woods carries the kickoff back. Darren Lockyer.
Yeah, that left edge defensively, you got the bench have indicated Kickout's going to play left centre in attack, but Maloney will likely play there in defence. So there is a bit of a threat there for the Bulldogs to go down that side.
All right, well, they really are juggling positionally, the Panthers. There's Jackson. confronted by Katoa and Regan Campbell-Gillard. Clemmer up to the 30. The Bulldog, well, in fact, both teams perfect with their handling at the start of this game as Mbai sends a kick downfield. And the kick claimed there by Moiteni Zalesniak. Second game back from a broken jaw for Dallin. And now Harawira-Naira. They keep across what's happening in the Penrith sheds in relation to Dylan Edwards. That's a big blow for them.
That's a huge blow. That try from Bulldogs on the back of their defence at the other end of the field. They're under pressure. As Penrith looking to keep it alive. Trent Merrin almost slicing through. And on the back of that defence, got to the other end. They'll get the ball over line. Peachy short to Yo.
And he stopped 15 short of the Bulldogs' line. Can the Panthers answer back with their own try? Katoa sweeps it away from Maloney. He goes back to Peachy, and he's nabbed.
And Marshall King
last tackle.
Read it perfectly.
Aaron, not yet.
Bit of trickery on the inside by the Panthers. Marshall King came a long way from his left side to shut that play down. Great defence.
Mate, no mucking around. Play the ball. Markers, get up. Wait there until I say so. Time on. Hold. Go.
Opawati, the man playing it. And now Montoya, having scored a try, he's now in there making some of the hard yards. Tackled up on the 30-metre line. Leisha from dummy half. Jackson now hit hard. There's Fisher-Harris. Now Woods.
There's dramas for James Maloney on this left side. He's holding his left shoulder. It's just dangling by his side.
And they're coming towards him.
You can see him there.
Well, this is a nightmare for Penrith. Maloney staying out there, but they're going to run towards him. There's Foran with a chip kick over the top. Opawati chasing. Oh, good work. Good clean-up work. Kickout, hang on. The sidelines there. He's over. Kickout bundled out.
Montoya there, down below. Josh Jackson helping out. It's a great play, this short side, short kick, because the fullback's back, and if you can bring the opposition winger up, there's a lot of room behind. Kieran Foran will go to the line, and you see Farah on the wing has to hold, and there's all that room behind. Beautiful play there.
It all happened right in front of you, Brad Fittler.
Yeah, sure did. He's a big bloke to be carrying over a sideline. But bad news for the Panthers fullback, Dylan Edwards. He dislocated his shoulder. The doctor has put it back in the change rooms, but he definitely won't be back tonight.
Okay, and now Maloney and his own shoulder issues. Here's a pass away. Oh, it's forward. Josh Morris was off for his 100th try as a Bulldog, but the pass, it was forward.
I don't know about this one.
Gee, I saw one last night. That
It's only 2 metres forward.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good call. I think it was the linesman that called it. Yeah, he was right in line there. Good call, linesman. Didn't accelerate through that gap.
Here's the VB hard work index. He's doing most of the tough stuff. Fisher-Harris there on 33 points. Clemmer and Merrin, all the middle men.
He's playing a lot more minutes these days, James Fisher-Harris. We've got almost used to him coming off the interchange bench.
Wait for that
That's
out
a terrible sight.
All
the fine young players in our competition out of this game early, and maybe for a couple of weeks on top of that.
Yeah. Well, they've got some out, haven't they, Penrith? They're really struggling. Cleary, Tyrone May, Josh Mansell, we know.
Lost both McKendry and Tim Brown for the season.
Yeah, that's right. Trent Merrin within 9.5 weight.
Throw Nathan Cleary in there too, I guess.
Did I mention him?
Yeah.
I hope I didn't forget him. Katoa now with a kick from dummy half on the 4th tackle. It takes a skip. Oh, this is going to roll dead.
20-metre.
That was a cruel bounce for Sione Katoa. So 7 tackle set coming the way of the Bulldogs. They do have young
Just
Wade
wait
Egan
in
on the
centre,
bench
wait for the kick, boys.
this afternoon, or this evening. Penrith, his second NRL game. He's a dummy half mainly, but he can cover the halves as well, so they might get a bit of utility value out of Wade Egan, possibly.
Told you to get back, mate. You've been
There's
called
the young
earlier.
man from Lithgow. So the kick from Mbai, finding touch, 10 metres inside Penrith's half. Clemmer now. Oh, good shot by Campbell Gillard there with kick out, and also Fisher Harris. Clemmer playing it. Leisha now for Woods. .28 short of the line. Leisha away now to Fallen. Ball goes out the back to Marshall King. And he stopped without advancing too far forward. Now for Tala Mariner. He's become an 80-minute player as well. If you talk about the extra minutes, Fisher Harris is completing for Tala Mariner in the same boat for the Bulldogs as Marshall King gives it back to the aforementioned. And he's on the 10. He's inside the 10, in fact. This is good stuff from the Bulldogs. And they come down that side. It's Montoya again. He's looking for a second. He stopped short.
Yeah, well defended.
Leave the ball here, just wait there, James.
That time Maloney pushed in where normally the halfback does defend. 3 in from the sideline. It was a nice ball by Foran. Brad Fittler.
Yeah, just further news on Dylan Edwards. His kick out gets thrown back into the in
The
goal.
ball's alive, is it? No, it's been grounded. It'll be a goal line dropout. Wow. Hang on. Grant Atkins is going to go and have a look at this.
Ashley.
Sorry, Brad.
Mate, I've got a no try. Can we please confirm how that comes out? And if it comes out legally, check if there's a grounding from Canterbury.
It was a big man kick out, but he got met by plenty.
Tyrone Peachey has stripped the ball out of his own player. It's gone backwards, so it's a low ball at this stage.
Can Tyrone Peachey be penalised for stripping it off his own teammate?
It looks silly if a hand comes out here. It doesn't, but Michael Leisha had eyes for it.
Tyrone Peachey has continued to knock the ball backwards.
Look at Dave Clemmer. He's crawling. Come here, ball, quick.
So does that mean now we've got a line dropout in...
There's no grounding by Canterbury. The ball has been knocked backwards by Tyrone Peachey.
Because it's not touched by the Dogs there at all, is it? Because if Lucia does touch it, it's a knock-on if it's not a try, but I can't see him.
Campbell Gillard.
And Regal Campbell Gillard has kicked the ball dead. We have a decision.
What's Tyrone Peachey doing there, Andrew?
No idea. It's one of those where's your head at plays.
Wow.
Time on.
Well, I made that a bit more difficult than it probably should have been.
Yeah, well, he wanted to get the ball to try and get out, obviously, into the field of play. But Michael Leisha got a lot closer to that than Tyrone Peachey would have liked.
Well, the Panthers are under the pump here. Maloney, in a stroke of good luck, seems like he's a bit freer with that arm. He sends a drop out downfield. And Aaron Woods is handled by Isaiah Yeo and also James Tamo there as well. Leisha to Clemmer. Runs up to the 30-metre line. Leisha waiting for it. Comes to forward, sends the pass out to Jackson. They're in trouble here again, Penrith. The step from Hopewadi, he cuts through. Try to the Bulldogs. Hopewadi gets the second.
Oh, there's really poor defence here. Kickout defending at left centre has a rush of blood. And when Kieran Foran passes the ball, Kieran Foran gets the ball. We just pause the play there. This defender here, Kickout, will panic and come flying out of the line, and this defender here doesn't follow him. As the play unfolds, watch Kickout come out of the line. Kieran Foran will cut him out to create the 3-on-1. Then Hopewadi will come back off his right foot and score. A really poor read there from Kickout, just panicked. Brad Fittler.
Yeah, nice ball by Kieran Foran, but I've got to say, Isaiah Yeo's played a lot of centre. It's a very hard position to defend in, as Viliame Kickout just showed then. Plenty of people coming at you, big decisions to be made, a lot of communication, and he failed on all of them there. Maybe Isaiah Yeo needs to come out to the left centre and put Kickout back in where he might be more comfortable in the back row. But well done by the Dogs. There was an opportunity. They knew where the space was and the weakness was. They come up with a great play to expose it.
Yeah, you'd think they'd have to make some sort of change. Lovely ball from Kieran Foran, and what's helping their attack is they're playing so straight. Both the tries have come from really direct play, and when you play direct like that, you can nullify defenders and you can fool defenders. They haven't got time to react to it.
Mbai makes it 12-2.
Panthers 2, Bulldogs 12.
Stay back, Billy Army.
Well, if the Bulldogs came into this game struggling for tries, they've burst that bubble. They've scored the first two to lead 12-2.
Well, Isaiah Yeo, he's came to left centre. Kickout's gone back into the back row.
Brad, Anthony Griffin must have been listening in on you there.
Yeah, I think he was. I think if he's listening now, there's some bad news for Dylan Edwards. He looks like he's going to be out for at least 6 weeks, so sorry, Hook.
Yeah, well, this is a real problem, the Penrith injury list now.
Do we know how far Tyrone May is from?
I think Anthony Griffin.
Hang on, we're away again. Hopewadi.
Yeah. Here we go, Hopewadi gives the pass off. Montoya, Maloney's buffeted it away. And then Kickout, he's missed a couple of tackles. He levelled up there on Montoya with a big shot. Mbai, look at this from the Bulldogs. They're going sideline to sideline. Josh Morris gives it to Brett. Crichton claims him. Well, this is a renewed Bulldogs outfit. They're throwing it around. Morris gets to the 20-metre line. Ball swept away now, through forward, another long pass. Mbai, Jackson, he'll kick in behind them. Hopewadi was checked there, but it was all fair, says the referee, and Watene Zelezniak has got the ball back. Oh no, the pass is a shocker to Vare. Well, the Panthers are imploding.
Oh, it's Kickout again. He gets in dummy half, and the big man just doesn't bend his knees. His legs are straight. He gets in dummy half. Look, he just doesn't bend to get the ball and just throws it. I shouldn't giggle. But there is how not to play dummy half. His feet didn't move. Didn't bend over at all.
Well, they are on some kind of roll. I think they're going to be hard-pressed to hold out the Bulldogs here.
Head right in, Michael.
In this set of 6.
Hold it, wait, she's off.
Spread out to the left. Tyler Mariner out there as well as the back line.
Marshall King with it all. He just fell over there as he was tackled by Sione Katoa. Now the 15 into the game, Danny Fualalo. There are only 3 out here, Canterbury. Can they get their 3rd try? Clemmer's got it. Clemmer right up against the Panthers line. Campbell-Gillard there with Tamo. They're barely hanging on, Penrith. He's forward taking them on, forward himself. Stop there within a couple of the line. Campbell-Gillard, that's the 4th tackle for the Bulldogs. They get 2 more shots at them. Hopewadi gives the pass away. Montoya, he cuts back infield. Campbell-Gillard gets him by the jumper and flings him into the ground. Here's the last. Leisha with a long ball away to Foran. Sloppy pass. Mbai's got it. Gives it away to Josh Morris. One-hander. Harlem Globetrotter stuff from the Dogs. Kick hits the upright. Bounces back. He knocked it on with the line open.
Got no touch from Penrith. We have a knock-on from Canterbury. We have a handover out here.
It's Kieran Foran.
Just control.
Beautiful kick.
Control restart. Control restart to play the ball.
It was Marshall King. Does well under pressure. Just keeps a cool head. Aims for the oak goalposts. This will show up perfectly. Great touch on the ball, and Kieran Foran herring through. He gets the ball.
Well, the Panthers, this will be a brave effort if they can come back into this. They're battered up with injury. Things not falling for them generally, as well as Fisher Harris runs it up past the 40-metre line.
Yeah, we'll put that down as a pivotal moment in the game. Foran scores there under post, 18-2. Huge hurdle. 12-2 with 10 minutes to go to the break. Last tackle now, Maloney goes high.
Here's a test for Mbai. Under the chase of Penrith, it's led there by Harawira-Naira and Tamo as well. Well, they've lost Edwards for the next 6 weeks, Brent tells us. That means their first choice fullback, first choice halfback, and first choice dummy half are all out of action for Penrith at the moment. Edwards, Cleary, and Wallace. Brett Morris, 12 short of the line, the halfway line. Jackson promoting the pass away, and Hopewadi, he keeps it alive. It comes back for Finney in 14. Sent from Leisha to Kieran Foran. This short side pet play from Kieran, but it ends as Jackson's tackled on the 30-metre line. Fifth and last. Foran will go to the air. He sends it over towards Crichton, although it's not deep enough to get that far. Penrith don't play at it. And the ball's come back for Taylor Mariner, but it was forward.
I'll bring it in, mate. Yep. One ref.
Over here, boys.
Here, boys. Jeremy.
Greg Eastwood out there as well.
Play on time.
There's a fair representation of New Zealand players in the Bulldogs lineup as well. Kieran Foran and Eastwood for Taylor Mariner. Jeremy Marshall-King. There's Christian Crichton. Well, Andrew, they look like they were really under siege here, Penrith.
They just had to hang on till half-time, till their coach Anthony Griffin gets them in, and you'll have to change the game plan with a whole new, pretty much back line.
Here's Peachy dancing, getting up as far as the 40. Harawira-Naira. Tackled by Fualalo. Played the ball quickly. And Maloney sends a kick up on the last. Who's there to chase? Dallon's coming through. Oh, Watene Zelezniak up against Mbai, and it's a double knock on. The first off Penrith.
Watene Zelezniak gets there first, but he spills the ball into Mbai.
Goes that way.
Great chase. He'll get to the ball first. And it comes off his hands, goes into Mbai.
Saturday football on 9 tomorrow as well. Our coverage of the Intra-Super Queensland and New South Wales Cups continues. For Queensland viewers, Mackay and Tweed Heads from up in Mackay. And then in the New South Wales Intra-Super Premiership, Dragons Panthers from Wynn Stadium, Wollongong. A bit to play for some of those young Panthers, given the injury crisis at NRL level. Might be a few spots opening up next week. Eastwood, they didn't stop him. Eastwood was allowed to keep running. Will Hopewadi. Tackled by Campbell-Gillard.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Foran down the short side. Sends a kick over the top. Watene Zelezniak poised and takes the catch. He's got Bulldogs jumpers right across the park. For Taylor Mariner, the tackler. Here goes Peachy with a scamper. if Tyrone Peachey can spark the Panthers to life. His 100th NRL appearance this evening.
Greg Eastwood's boot got flung 30 metres. It's with the trainer. He's unshot out there at the moment. It's Fisher Harris.
Ball in one hand. He goes now to Harawira-Naera. And he gives the ball back to Maloney. Positive play from Penrith. Fourth tackle. Up the centre. Peachey again. He's had a lot of touches in the last 2 sets, Tyrone. Tamo staying alive. James Tamo. Here's the last. Katoa puts the kick over the top. He aims to the corner. He's had 1 kick that's rolled in already. And now it's 2 from 2.
1 pass.
0.
Onside.
Let's get push
0
up
coming.
Marker, mate. Push up a second marker.
Right, 0 coming.
Hold.
Foot.
Marcelo Montoya. So the Dogs 12-2. Bit over 5 minutes left in the first half. Marcelo Montoya, Will Hopewadi, the try scorers for Canterbury. Here's Brett Morris with nowhere to go.
Tearaway, isn't it? Fatala Mariner.
Oh, good tackle. That's Moses Leota. He does have a bit of whack in him, doesn't he? Now Fualalo. Ball's come out. Penrith have got it back. Fualalo trying to keep the ball alive, but it ends up in Penrith hands. Well, that was only 4 from dummy half.
Not nearly.
Well, Peachey is trying to inject himself into everything. He was tackled there. Now Vare. Couple short of the halfway line. Christian Crichton with the run this time. Around the legs was Finney, and now kick out. Gives the ball back. Maloney trailing up. Pass comes away to James Tamo with a right footstep. He keeps it alive. Campbell-Gillard. Regan Campbell-Gillard up the centre. He gets to the 10-metre line. Marshall King was there to stop him. Important tackle. Maloney, they got numbers. He goes to the boot instead, and it's been swatted over the dead ball line.
Yeah, nice play by the Panthers. Power running at the advantage line. First kick out with an offload. Then the ball came back right to Tamo, and he gets an offload away to Campbell-Gillard. And this is where Dylan Edwards, he would have been right there beside Campbell-Gillard. It's an area where Maloney will have to pick his game up, that support play of his big men if they get that offload. And then Maloney, the icing on the top. Great finish. He's talking to his forwards there, talking about the power game.
Stay back here, Jeremy.
Let's go to Darren's sideline.
Yeah, they've done well to get back into the game, Penrith. I think what Maloney's talking about is inside balls down the middle. That was a deliberate ploy early in the game, was working, and I think there's some tired defenders there for the Bulldogs right now.
Now Tamo, he's on the 20. Gee, if they could jag a try here before half-time, Penrith, they'd be over the moon given the way the last 25 minutes has gone.
Yeah, it's a huge 2.5 minutes for both teams here.
Here's Maloney. Away now to James Fisher-Harris in the standing start. He keeps it alive. Maloney shovels it off to Peachey. What can you do, Tyrone? He gets it to kick out. One-on-one with Foran. Foran around the legs and then Hopewadi over the top. That's 3 down for Penrith. Yo into dummy half. Peachey going at them. Peachey with a right foot step nearly breaks through. A metre out. Here's Maloney standing deep, giving it away. The Panthers are in. It's a backs to the wall effort, and Harawira-Naera has scored Penrith first. Oh, hang on, we have to check it.
I haven't tried. Can we please review obstruction over here under the goalpost?
Well, I didn't see any appeal from the Bulldogs' defence. There may have been one, but it wasn't obvious.
No, they're looking at the
Long
obstruction
way away.
right under the black dot, which has no impact on the play.
The ball is passed out to James Maloney. There's no impact with the contact there. We're going through to the grounding.
Excellent.
It's a defensive decision by Josh Morris to come in.
Well, that comes on the back of a really good set where James Maloney was able to force a
And we have
restart.
a grounding by Corey Hariwa Nara.
Who runs that decoy? Was that Farai?
So it'll be green lights. Corey Harawira-Naira has scored a crucial try for the Panthers right on half-time.
I think it's the decoy from Farai, which sucks in Josh Morris, that creates the overlap. Watch Farai on the Harvey Norman replay. Now it's Fisher Harris. Look at that great decoy there that sucks in Josh Morris. And then they go through the hands, 3-on-1 on the outside. Just beautiful decoy, runs with so much intent. Just creates room on the outside.
Gee, Brad Fittler down on the sideline. That's a brave effort from Penrith.
Yeah, sure was. I've got to say, Sione Katoa's pass at a dummy half was outstanding as well. You can see Panthers, and that's that Jimmy Maloney effect. You just see him back here. Everyone started to panic. He just said, get to your places. I'll put a kick in here. They found an error, got an extra set of 6. He can make this 12-8, as he does.
So it's a 4-point ball game. The last minute of the first half. And the scoreline, Peter, doesn't reflect the Bulldogs' dominance here.
Well, as I say, if Foran scores under the post to make it 18-2, then they're in all sorts of trouble. But they got the momentum back. They rested it back. They got the restart when Montoya batted the ball dead. And they were able to, in the closing moments, score the converted try. So it's beautifully poised now. It's a really good quality game in the fact that both sides are playing straight. They're playing fast. It's physical.
Mbai with the restart. Well, Tamo, he's had an impact off the bench tonight.
And lots of offloads too, Matt. And that always leads to some exciting stuff.
Now Moses Leota. Katoa to Maloney, wants one last shot at them before the siren. Peachy, he looks dangerous, Tyrone. Here he is, he's broken free. He's got it back for Vare. This just about might see the half out now. In fact, it will, unless he plays it rapidly. There you go. Beat the buzzer by a split second. Inside pass to Maloney was forward, I think. That's the call from Grant Atkins. And that will take us out for half-time. The Bulldogs with a 4-point advantage over Penrith. They've lost Dylan Edwards for the rest of the game.
Who do you like this far out?
I think the Dogs can hang on. I tipped the Panthers and I was pretty confident before kick-off, but
I think the home crowd can get them home. Big responsibility on Maloney.
well, I'm just looking forward to the next 40 minutes to see what does unfold.
Well, it sounds like an obvious statement, but the first try is important here, isn't it? So, Kieran Foran marshalling the Bulldogs around. Favours that right-hand side of the field, and that's where the Bulldogs' tries have come through Montoya, firstly, and then Will Hopewadi, right winger and right centre.
I know stats don't mean much necessarily going into this second half, but Penrith have conceded less points than any other team in the second 40, and the Bulldogs have struggled to score points.
Maloney restarts us. The second half, it's a gripping affair in Prospect. There's Greg Eastwood running into Katoa, doing the dummy half work with Peter Wallace out. Look at this from Penrith. Look at this from Penrith. Leota, he really stiffens up their defence, Moses Leota. He's there again with Katoa and Fisher Harris. That's 3 down for the Dogs. Have just gone past their own 10-metre line. Now for Tala Mariner with a good run forward. He's there at the 30-metre line. They've come racing out, full of intent, the Panthers after half-time. Finney now, he advances probably by 5 metres or so. And the kick from Moses Mbai from deep in his own half. It finds Crichton on the full. Christian Crichton, born in Apia, Samoa. Plays it on the 30, now being Vare. Maloney into dummy half. He goes to Isaiah Yeo. Playing centre as opposed to back row. They've got Harawira Naira on the right-hand centre and left-hand side Isaiah Yeo as Tamo loses the ball as Penrith are about to go inside Bulldogs territory.
Yeah, simple error there. Big James Tamo just bounced off the chest as he got to the defensive line. And despite their injury concerns, we haven't seen Jack Hetherington or Wade Egan as yet. Anthony Griffin has just gone with the 15 during the first 40 minutes, and the Bulldogs know Kerrod Holland as what have I done?
Interesting to see when Egan is thrown into the contest. Only his second NRL game this evening. Debuted against the Cowboys up in Townsville. Only got limited game time, but featuring a winning team for Penrith. Finney. It's the 40-metre line.
Physical, isn't it?
Yeah. Campbell Gillard right in there. Now forward. Now Mbai. Tyrone Peachey has been busy as always. Now Foran comes over to the left and goes to Fatala Mariner, who bumped away. There's some room here for Fatala Mariner. He's got good footwork and he gives it to Mbai, who we know is quick off the mark. But any chance of a break is shut down. Here's the fourth. Inside ball. Good tackle around the legs. Katoa, the man, closing off. On the last, it'll come to Foran. He'll send a kick up. Oh, good catch, Harawira Naira, but he won't be back in the field of play.
He's in the field.
He is in the field of play. How's he done that?
Well, he wasn't. The ball was.
Oh, Crichton, look at that free gone. The Panthers barely in the field now. This is intense stuff for the Dogs. Fourth tackle. 5 out from their own line. Penrith in all sorts here. Katoa for Maloney. He shaped the kick and had a run himself, which means he's taken out of action for a 5th tackle kick. And Katoa's the man who has to do the kicking work. That finds Morris on the full. And Brett Morris will be in Penrith's half when he's tackled here on the 1st. Moses Mbai. Now for Fatala Mariner.
I don't want to tempt fate, Matt, but we've got fast-moving defences. Fualalo now from the offload. Both teams getting out quickly, but the flow is there because we're not getting penalties. There's a nice rhythm to the game so far. Let's hope it continues.
The count's 4-3, narrowly in Penrith's favour. So they're 13 out from Penrith's line. Marshall King fires it away to Josh Morris. And Harawira Naira brings him to ground. Here's the last. What's Marshall King got for us? He puts it up in the air. Oh, it's way too deep.
They put that error down to Campbell Gillard. Pressured the kicker. Just out the corner of his eye, Marshall King could see Campbell Gillard coming. That's one of those VB hard-earned stats. You see Campbell Gillard, look at that, the footsteps, he could hear him coming. That's the sort of 1% play that turns games.
He's had an unchanged stint, 45 minutes for Penrith starting front rower, an Australian representative down to Brad's sideline.
I was just going to make that comment. He hasn't missed a minute yet, and he's still making those big 1% efforts.
Sorry to steal your thunder, Fruity. Harawira Naira, late offload. Crichton now. Crichton up the middle. The Panthers, Katoa, he goes inside the 30, then gives to Maloney, who goes to Campbell Gillard. Offloading back to James Maloney. Now to Isaiah Yo. Yo digs into the line. He's inside the 20 now. Good tackle there by Foran. 15 out, 10 out. Maloney with a deft kick over the top. Look at the bounce. Back for Kickow. He tips it over the top. Peachy Leota!
Oh, was he short or did he get to the line?
He's all over it, Pete.
I'm not sure. I know you are, but it looked like it might have been short. Now we've got the try signal.
Chase and grounding.
And a little kick from James Maloney got the bounce he wanted.
It's fourth play.
In that little hole
Penrith
over
kick
to
chases
his left.
onside.
What about the bounce?
Bounces back beautifully. And then there's the offload. And Peachy.
Ball is still live at this stage.
One-on-one, Leota and Fatala Mariner.
Oh!
You see what I mean?
Moses Leota maintains possession of the ball and grounds the ball in the in-goal area.
He did an amazing job to hang on to that whilst advancing it.
Well, I was just sold by his celebration, Pete. He had it locked away, Moses Leota, and it was a tighter run thing that it might have looked, but we're back at 12 points all. Brad Fittler.
Yeah, there's a beautiful shot of Tyrone Peachy just waiting for the ball from Viliami kick out. Now, James Maloney was kicking to no one. That was the luckiest bounce you've ever seen. Watch Peachy here. Not once does he take his eyes off where the ball is and the possibility of getting the ball. That's a good support play. He creates the opportunity, and Moses Leota provides the points. Look at him just waiting for the ball. Comes up with a beautiful pass, and Moses Leota somehow stretches the left arm out. Oh, yeah, a little bit dodgy.
A little bit dodgy. You're talking about Peachy. There's some players just know where to put himself into the play to get the ball. Dylan Edwards is one of those players. Tyrone Peachy, as Brad said, just never took his eyes off that ball.
Well, Leota, he's a ripper. He just rips and tears Moses Leota, and they were long odds to stop him from close range, although there's an exclamation mark next to it. It was a 50-50 call to put down. Maloney has given Penrith the lead.
Jimmy Maloney is first. And the Mighty Panthers take the lead, 14 points. Bulldogs score. Let's keep the boys fired up, Panther fans.
Just wait.
Well, the Panthers, they've come back from 12-2 down to arrest a 2-point lead. What an absorbing game this is.
Well, it's as fast a game as I've seen this season, Matt. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that there's so much second phase play, so the ball is constantly in motion. But the speed of the game has just been wonderful since the outset.
Jack Hetherington into the game now. Made his debut last week against the Sharks. Here's James Maloney, the puppet master. Oh, the ball goes down.
Isaiah Yo, he pulls his hands away. Maloney, some beautiful deception in the middle of the field. Creates the overlap. Isaiah Yo, I think the play was too good for him. He ends up pulling his hands out of the play. He was in space. The lead-up work from Maloney, just the subtlety to... He hides the ball. Kick-out came back against the grain. Kieran Foran fell for the dummy. Just beautiful deception from Maloney. So Kick-out comes back on his inside. Watch how he hides this ball. Show it there. They fall for the dummy. Unfortunately, Isaiah Yo pulls his hands away.
Can the Bulldogs cash in on that mistake? Here's for Taylor Mariner. There's Leota again. Right in there to make the tackle with Tamo. 13 offloads against 9. Free-flowing stuff from both teams. Jackson Now Hopewadi, there's Isaiah Yeo. Oh, there's a problem here. Hopewadi just stays. Well, he hit the deck before they could drag him over the sideline. He's a metre in from the line when he played it. Forward. Now Woods is back out there. Etherington in 15, the defender for Penrith. Alicia goes to 4, and here's a kick on 4. It's beautifully weighted by forward. Naira has nowhere to go.
Yeah, just a warning shot from Kieran Foran. Come up too quickly, I'll do this to you. Maintains the pressure.
Well, a big thank you to Hertz, offering Panther fans exclusive
Yeah, that time that kick over the top. Going to get over that winger. That was from first receiver. You have to get the ball through 2 sets of hands to bring that winger right off his line. Beautifully placed by Foran.
The kick goes 45 off James Maloney's boot. And back comes Fualalo. Makes his rival number 15 in Jack Etherington. That's the 30-metre line. He lost that. Penalty. There was a hand in there. And Michael Leisha signals for the 2 points without even consulting the skipper. And they will take the shot at 14-12. This is golden point. Yeah. This will be golden point. Won't feel it. 10 seconds. That's what Moses Mbai is looking at. No hesitation in the Bulldogs' decision to take that shot at penalty goal and have us locked up at 14 apiece. Less than half an hour left.
Well, they're confident he's going to get it. They've turned their back, they're walking.
And that's why they're confident. He's a great striker of the ball, Mbai. It's a low trajectory sort of kick, isn't it? But he hit it sweetly and straight. 14 apiece.
You're locked up, folks. The young Panthers 14, Bulldogs 14.
Sunday from ANZ Stadium. Parramatta hoping to go back-to-back after their big result last week up against the West Tigers. They were touched out by Newcastle last start.
Yeah, another side that's already beaten them this year. And on Thursday, Broncos take on the Bulldogs up at Suncorp Stadium, live and free from 7:30. Great kick-off to round 9.
And then we're off to Bathurst next Friday. Pack your jacket, Andrew.
Will do.
Woods now. That's the 30-metre line. He's refusing to concede in the tackle there, Aaron Woods. 15 short of halfway. Ball played back through Alicia to 4 into Jackson. Tackled by Katoa. Now, Alicia out of dummy half. Etherington meets him on the halfway line. This is the last for Canterbury. It'll come back for a high Kieran Foran kick. Morteni Zalesniak playing fullback. If you joined us late, Dylan Edwards out of the game, and they're saying 6 weeks with a dislocated shoulder. Christian Crichton now. That's that home crowd you talked about, Andrew. They're starting to involve themselves. And they want a penalty. Merrin on the halfway is tackled. Now Maloney is it away to Yeo. He breaks free for a second before Foran halts his progress. Tyrone Peachey. Stopped by Fatala Mariner and Aaron Woods. 19 out from Canterbury's line. Maloney with another deft kick, just over the top. It's tapped backwards. It's still the last. There's Fisher Harris with a kick over the top. Now it's ugly, but it's dangerous here for Penrith. They've got numbers. They've got a 3-on-1 out here. It goes to Yo. It goes back to Vare. The Bulldogs are closed. Kickout's going to try his luck. He flings it back to Yo, who can't keep it in.
Fisher Harris.
Banana kick.
10 by 10.
Over the head, and it nearly led to something.
Righto, push in, lock in square.
Brad Fittler spoke. Here it is. Here. Look at this banana kick. It's Buddy Franklin. Well, Brad Fittler spoke in the first half. The try from the Panthers. It was a pass from Sione Katoa. His service from dummy half is first class. Watching his passes to Maloney. Right on the money every time.
There's Maloney rushing up on Hopewadi, but he was able to dump it back. Woods has it now. Play to Delisha. He'll set off from dummy half before he goes to Fualalo. Now Marshall King. Now Mbai. He left Tarawera Naira behind. And we know how quick Moses Mbai is, but he's wrestled to the ground.
He did a good job to stay away from the sideline there.
Raymond for Taylor Mariner. Last tackle. Steered to Moses Mbai. Now Josh Morris with a kick. Oh, the bounce. Mbai had a play on it, but he knocked it on.
Canterbury handover.
Going to be a handover. That happened on the last tackle.
Thanks to his new, we have our winner tonight. Another $2,000 for you in the next home game. Thanks to Tui's new.
Couple of unusual kicks in the last few minutes. Good one there from Josh Morris, running it on the last, realised he had to get boot the ball. Now Penrith prepared to throw the football in their own 20. Dean Farray finds Isaiah Yo on his outside.
Tackle just short of the 30. His kick out. Can only advance the position about 6 metres. Now Merrin is thinking offload, as he invariably does. It's the 40-metre line. Here's Katoa. Here's Maloney. Here's Leota. Moses Leota charging onto it. He's like a ball of muscle, isn't he? Maloney with a kick in behind. And the ball sits up beautifully. Oh, Mbai had to be quick. He's gone. Maloney down there in a flash, and Mbai tackled into the end goal.
Yeah, perfectly placed kick from that man, James Maloney, and Crichton did a good job to corral Moses Mbai, and then it was the kicker who came in to finish the job. Right down in the corner, Mbai knows he's in trouble, couldn't extract himself. And another set coming the Panthers' way. We've got a HIA here.
It's Finney, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Asapeli Finney. Clemmer will come into the game with Finney heading off for a check.
Just give him time to get on. So when I blow, I'm just going.
There's Maloney, all the experience.
Timeline, stay back.
And he's controlling things superbly for the Panthers. The restart of Mbai's left boot. And back comes Trent Merrin. Tackled on the 30-metre line. Katoa gives it off for Campbell Gillard. It's been a big effort from Regan Campbell-Gillard tonight. Will Hopewadi has done the damage as far as the meterage is concerned. Here's Peachy, he's second to Hopewadi. Oh, Harawira and Ira put it down. There's a penalty.
You'll never square,
Mark is not straight.
Well, the Panthers, if they decide to take the shot, it's pretty much 2 points on a platter. They will do that. We'll take a break.
On behalf of the Panthers board and CEO Brian Fletcher, a massive thank you to every single member and fan of Panthers Stadium this evening. All 13,760 of you. Thank you.
So James Maloney will take this shot for Penrith to the left-hand side of the post and 20 metres out for a 2-point lead. This is going to be an epic finish. James Maloney, the sharpshooter, unbeaten in his career here at Penrith Stadium. And he puts the kick over to give the Panthers a lead at 16-14. Here's the VB index. Our hard-working players tonight. They're all hard-working, but this is what the index tells us. Raymond Fatala-Mariner, James Fisher-Harris. And Josh Jackson there as well. Fisher-Harris and Fatala-Mariner have all gone unchanged so far. So too Jackson, but he's a regular 80-minute player.
Yeah, you mentioned James Maloney never having lost here. He's played 8 games. That's with 4 different clubs.
Yeah.
He won 3 times with the Warriors, twice with the Roosters, once with the Sharks, twice with the Panthers.
So Vare's the man that's tackled. Katoa gives it away. And Merrin crashes inside the 20. Clemmer the tackler. There's Katoa. I wonder whether this game's set up for a little speed man around the ruck. Both these big packs have done a lot of hard work. Here's Watene Zelezniak. Anthony Griffin spoke to us pre-game about Katoa's explosive running from dummy half.
Well, for this little speed man, it's Tyrone Peachey. He's like a drover's dog out there at the moment. Where the football is, he wants to be.
Maloney, Crichton's trying to make a play at it. Brett Morris, always rock solid underneath the high ball. And he gets a penalty here, and a much-needed one too for the Bulldogs. This will catapult them right up the field.
Yeah, it's a silly penalty too. It's a jersey grab, just pulling the man back down from Hetherington. Just unnecessary. Comfortable take for Brett Morris. He goes down, and then as he tries to get up, there's just a small grab of his back to pull him back down.
Only 10 penalties in the match so far.
Oh, yes, it hasn't the game flown.
I knew that'd get you. Offload here to Adam Elliott. Off Fatala-Mariner. They couldn't put him to ground, so a quick play of the ball there. Marshall King goes at them. He's a little speed man as well.
He's improving every game.
Woods with the offload to Foran. This is good stuff from Canterbury. They're up to the 20. 4th tackle here. Leisha will send it to the right. Aaron Woods, short ball. Oh, is there a question? Yes, it was forward.
Just watch Aaron Woods' movement here. He gets the ball and just grabbing across field. And I think it'd be better getting a wider pass and running straight into the line. Yeah, that ball goes forward. Just that inside pressure there from Trent Merrin. He gets from the inside and makes him play. They just get it wrong there, the Bulldogs. Instead of getting that ball and crabbing sideways, I think Woods would be better getting the ball from a longer pass, getting to that line straight. That way he can use his strength to run or pass and play under the opposition player.
A reminder as well for all of your NRL updates, head to the website wwos.com.au, the home of rugby league highlights and analysis from all the biggest names in the game.
Wade Egan out there now at dummy half, jersey number 18.
Maloney, Hetherington. Couple short of halfway. Maloney down a short side. Right to Isaiah Yeo. Good meterage there for the Panthers. 28 short. Last tackle. What's Maloney got? It's charged out. It's bounced back towards Watene Zelezniak. It's still the last tackle. He sends a kick over the top, and Morris picks it up. So the ruling there was that it wasn't charged down. It was kicked straight into a Bulldog.
Let's find the defense, Panther fans. Let's go. Come on.
Here's a mistake from Canterbury, and the Panthers have got it back. The crowd. Oh no! Campbell Gillard he had it sent right on a platter to him, and he knocked it on.
Kicked away, Penrith.
Shorty. Sharpie.
Yeah.
That's a moment.
Clock on.
Simple drop ball from Fatala Mariner, took his eyes off the football. And then he just didn't have soft hands there. Campbell Gillard trying to catch it out in front.
Wait.
Clock's off. Heads in, here we go. Feet back. Feet back.
So Canterbury through Marshall King, who feeds the scrum. Clemmer. Defended by Egan and Merrin. On the 30-metre line. Leisha to the way to Jackson. He runs straight and hard, but Kicko's there to meet him. Pass comes to Alan Woods. Oh, knocked on. Hetherington threw himself there at Aaron Woods. Well, there's the young bull against the older bull, and Hetherington has won the battle.
Look at the reaction from the Penrith players, but also the crowd. The crowd's on their feet. Have a look at the players here. Hetherington just, no technique, just throws himself at Woods and forces the error. And the reaction from the Panthers players, here it is here. Just absolutely throws everything at Woods. Ah, it's good stuff.
Kieran Holland about to come into the game. Michael Leach has been struggling out there just to get a dummy half a few times. I wouldn't be surprised if he slots into that role. It's Campbell Gillard, another carry into the defence.
Maloney now off Peachy's pass out the back. Tackle just short of the 30-metre line. The Panthers captain tonight. Here's Egan with a run. He gives it to Watene Zelezniak, and his feet taken away. 21 out from the line for Taylor Mariner, the tackler. Now Merrin, has he got an offload? He backs into the defence and he takes the tackle. There's 11 out from the line. It'll come from Egan. Away to Maloney. They got bodies in motion. Here, Penrith Yode for the corner. He'll score. Beautifully set up. The Panthers had them shot for numbers and they'd kick clear.
It's the last play here. So the Bulldogs winger, Montoya, he's back waiting for the kick. Maloney gets the ball. If we pause it right there, you'll see Hopewadi, this defender here, he'll come out of the line. But Montoya, the next defender, he's staying back for the kick. The play will unfold. Hopewadi will come up, and Montoya's sitting back for the kick. Just creates the overlap on the outside. Once again, beautiful play from Maloney. Looks up, last play. Hopewadi will come in, but Montoya sitting back waiting for the kick. That creates the overlap on the outside. The Panthers are in. Darren Lockyer.
Yeah, it was 5-on-3 down that edge, and Maloney's too smart. He knew the kick wasn't the play. He threw the hands. You see there in the Harvey Norman replay, but it was also the run of Merrin that set it up. Just there, this is the run here. They just don't, there's three in the tackle there and there's no communication. Clemmer comes back the wrong side. It's 5-on-3. Mbai went back, but again, Maloney, he's just too smart in that situation. Well done, Penrith.
Another good decoy run there, that time from Kickow. That attracted Hopewadi in and gave them the overlap, and a huge conversion coming up now. We're under 12 minutes out from full time. A converted try could become 8-point lead in a moment. And that would need the opponents to score twice in regular time.
You heard a standing ovation there. That was for Jack Hetherington, who put that big shot on Aaron Woods to win the ball back for Penrith. He's come to the sideline for a break, but what an influential play in just his second appearance in the NRL. Now here's Maloney.
That was after giving away a penalty too. That I think he realised he needed to make up in some shape or form, and he did.
Big kick. Maloney has missed it. It's still 6 points.
Unsuccessful. The score remains the Mighty Oak Panthers 20, Bulldogs 14. So we're out to give you one of the boys. Let's keep it going, Panther fans. Come on.
Stay back.
20 points to 14. What a gripping game in VB Friday Night Football. The Panthers, they've won 9 of their last 10 home games. And they're hoping to maintain that impressive record. They're out by 6, but there's still plenty of time, and the Bulldogs have shown a willingness to toss the footy around. They've got to chase points now. Merrin. Now Wade Egan giving it away to Tamo, who breaks up to the 40-metre line. Peachy, Mr. Harris. They try to isolate Marshall King.
Yeah, James Maloney might have missed that conversion, but he's a field goal exponent.
I wonder how long he'll wait, Pete, as Maloney ducks down the short side, and that's a good kick.
Oh, beautiful kick. Maloney will come down the short side. The way he holds the ball here, the way he's facing, and as he hits this ball, once it loses its momentum, he knows it'll bend towards the sideline, just drills it hard. The ball bends into touch. She'll hold that ball and kick right across it with the instep. The ball will bounce 1 or 2 times and then bounce towards the sideline. That is beautiful control by James Maloney. Smart play.
Wait, Billy out here.
Time's off. Stay back. You stand up. Bulldogs, you
See
wish.
there, he even got a great bounce, which got him an extra 2 or 3 metres before it did head over the sideline. Perfect kick. Looking to force an error now, Penrith, through their defence.
They hold the ball in the scrum. The Bulldogs just trying to catch the Panthers' defence off the line prematurely. Now look at Penrith. They're swarming. It's Tamo that time with Egan. Jackson up to the 20. Campbell-Gillard there with Tamo. They're really trying to turn up the pressure. They're sprinting off the line, Penrith, and as a result, the Dogs shift, but they made a mistake. Batala Mariner has knocked it on.
Yeah, great aggressive defence here. They had numbers. It was the outside defence which puts pressure on Marshall King, and the quick hands. They actually had a 4-man overlap. Harawira Naira rushes up, and his wingman follows him in, Crichton. They created room, but the aggressive defence, but also the winger follows his centre in. Beautiful defence, great structured defence there.
How long do they wait for the field goal, Pete?
I'd have a shot to try and really nail the try, but I think it'll be in Maloney's mind over the next few minutes.
Well, there's a good start to the set. Kick out.
Yeah, I think they believe they've got another try. Well,
well, that'll solve the question for us.
Yeah, just take the 2, obviously.
Straight around to the ball.
Well, that's a big penalty for the Bulldogs.
Well, it's on the back of Kickow winning
James.
Winning the contest at the ruck. Every ruck is a contest. You watch Kickow, the way he got the ball and squeezed in between, they're taking the 2, between Foran. See, he squeezes between Foran and Jackson. He wins that ruck, which then forces Foran just to try to get his hand in there to slow the play of the ball up for a second or 2. But this contest, the big Penrith tearaway wins it. It's very, the knock-on effect. They get the penalty.
Sorry, Joe. Very rare you hear a crowd applaud and cheer for a penalty. attempt at goal.
Yeah.
But the home fans realise what this means.
This has been a dogged effort from Penrith.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they were rocking and rolling there, 15 out from half-time.
Pardon the pun. So Maloney, this is pretty much in exactly the same spot where he piloted the previous shot at penalty goal over. And it's an 8-point game now. 7.5 left on the clock. Panthers fans, they know their team's on track.
Just watch Campbell Gillard here wind up off the kickoff. The previous kickoff, he picked out Clemmer. Both these players looking for state of origin front row positions. I think they're kicking short here.
Wait for it, Will.
Mbai's the man. Oh, good fly. Wateni Zelezniak.
Well, his return's been timely on the back of losing Josh Mansour. A real athlete with Tenny Zelezniak. Chamo now.
Well, he might find himself at fullback for the foreseeable future too, with Edwards out. Campbell Gillard pushing off the back fence and running into the Dogs. But they respond in kind. That's a good tackle. Kerrod Holland in the middle of it with Foran. Now Merrin. .32 short. Maloney sends it to the sideline and over it goes.
Yeah, he has an each-way bet here, Maloney. He thinks kick, then he looks up and the defence is holding. It's very passive, so he thinks, will I run? He looks, will I have a run? No, and then gets into the line and just finds the touch. You see a player there with time on his hands. He thinks kick, and then he thinks, hang on, I'll have an investigation here. And then option 3, he kicks for the sideline. Beautiful play. Just that's what you call eyes up footy. You're looking in front, you're reacting to the defence. He's on top of his game at the moment.
Maloney, wait!
Clock's off. Hold the weight. Out.
Well, the Bulldogs need a long-range effort. Adam Elliott. And now Clemmer. Campbell Gillard with Egan to stop him. That's the 30-metre line. Holland it uneven. Marshall kicks forward. Just on Maloney, this is the 5th week that he's played halfback with Nathan Cleary unavailable. And provided they get the money here, Penrith, they'll have won 4 of those games with Maloney in the 7th. And you wouldn't say Tyrone Peachey is a natural 5'8", is he? He's more of a sort of ball runner.
He's just taken control, Matt. He's played like a captain in all of those games, and tonight it's official with Peter Wallace out injured.
Well, he's been head and shoulders the best player on the field.
I keep talking about body language when it comes to halves.
Oh, something's it's on him.
Right, no, it's balled over at the scrum and it's still going.
It was Clemmer and Merrin.
Campbell Gillard there facing off with. Oh, hang on, this is on properly, isn't it?
No.
I could have swore I saw a punch.
In the modern game, that's a boil over.
Dave, get off there.
You watch on the left-hand side of the scrum, 2 front rowers, Clemmer and Merrin. When they pack in, they start going at each other. I don't know what started it.
Regan, Adams. Okay. Isaiah, James, bring him back. Bring him back, James. Bring him back. James.
Josh, just take him down to 20, mate. Give us a sec. Regan, take him back to that red line.
Deal with that. You just take him back. We know who's starting. I understand.
So you've got wingers and fullbacks in there pushing at the moment, Matt.
Thank you.
One of the referees have a look at a possible strike, so not sure who's been blamed for that.
Push and shove in the scrum, right? So tackle 1, Christian Clark on 20.
Someone's trying to pinch
Josh
the
Jackson!
reset, do you think? Does that still go on in scrums?
James!
Mate, you've started the niggle so you can fight through the
Typical
middle.
dogs.
Hey.
Do you want me to tell you what we're doing?
Giving them support.
We're playing on me to play the ball there, tackle 1. Blokes there grab each other, we've got push and shove, nothing else. All right? Tackle 1. Look, 4 minutes 30 to go.
We're not starting fights, mate.
Well, let's get on with it, eh? Let's get on with it.
Jimmy say
Christian
we don't
Crichton.
start fights.
Tackle 1.
See, poor old Kerrod Holland found himself in a spot he didn't want to be in, surrounded by front rowers.
Christian!
Oh, well,
Christian!
not even a penalty. So it wasn't on, really, Pete.
No. Yeah, I think there was one slap in there.
Trent!
No, hang on. There.
Christian, you need to play the ball. Just wait there. We'll give you the call. Tackle 1. When he gives you the call, you play with your
Just
foot.
a massive body's moving, Matt.
So after all that, Tamo's got it. And the Panthers looking for the knockout blow. If they haven't already got it won, more points will seal it. Peachy, oh no, left behind by Campbell Gillard and knocked on.
Shorty, I'll go scrum. Scrum clock on. Clock on.
It's going to happen here.
Time off.
Oh! Swear jar's out.
Nothing will happen.
Hold. Head in.
Oh, hang on. Clever had gone again.
Stop the shot clock. Stop the game clock. Stop. Okay.
Hey,
Shorty.
Listen, break out of this fucking scrum when the ball's on, right? No shit.
Arms up. Head down. Heads in.
I wonder if it'll go a third time.
Hold, go.
No, ball in and out, quick as you like. So Jackson, shove back, look at this. Great defence. Oh, high tackle though. Well, that was all in vain.
Let's see what the Bulldogs have got in attack. Those first 2 tries were scored. And there was a real defensive weakness on the left side for the Panthers. The kick out was in the centres. What have we got? How long to go? 3.5 minutes. Let's see what they got in attack.
Well, there's nothing high in that tackle anyway.
Time on.
There's Clemo, where's Merrin? Right up at his face. Tuilalo. Well, if they can score here, the Bulldogs. We've got a couple of very interesting minutes coming up. They're only 40 out. They've got time, but they've got to score here. He's Foran with a pass to Finney. Penalty.
Shoulder charge to Campbell Gillard on Foran.
You'd be crazy with 3 minutes to go to do something silly here. He's just got to settle down, Campbell Gillard.
Here's Finney now. 16 out from the line. They've got him rolled up with all that stuff in the scrum. He's trying to settle a few scores, Campbell Gillard, but the one that matters is the scoreboard, and they're ahead by 8. Clemmer now inside the 10. Well, right on the 10-metre line when that tackle ended. Here's Holland. Sweeps it away to Foran. Now Marshall King. Oh, what a tackle. Farray, top that. And they've come from everywhere. Well, this is boiling over once more. David Clemmer's in there screaming at the referee. I don't know what's unsettled these two teams, but they're right at it, aren't they?
Yeah, Marshall King, he's laying still on the ground. And Farray stays on top, and I think that's what Clemmer. Look at that for a shot. Clemmer doesn't like it. Oh. from a long way.
Jeremy back. Contact is clear.
No way.
You've run in and created more of a storm.
He's off to the bin. Early shower for David Clemmer.
That was just a clean hit.
Yeah, sure. Can I say something now?
What would you like to say?
So, David Clemmer gets sent for 10 for that. After reacting to what I thought was a shoulder charge, Trent Merrin throws a punch, which is a clear set. That's a clear 10 in the bin. 100% 10 in the bin. Has been for the last few years. And he hasn't gone for 10 yet. Dave Clemmer goes for 10 for that.
That's the way we've ruled it.
Oh, was that a shoulder charge?
He's got his arm. His right arm is wrapping around.
Look
His right arm.
Look how wide it is. It's a great shot.
If one of my boys throws the punch now, he'll get sent for 10. Trent Merrin did it, mate.
I've explained my decision, and that's where it is. It's going to be a penalty there. Time on.
Well, that is some tackle by Vare. Inside the final 2 minutes, you think the Panthers will get it done from here?
Yeah, it's been a good win from the Panthers. They were in trouble when they lost Dylan Edwards. The game started to get away from them, but they dragged it back. Came out with the game evenly poised at half-time, and they've been really good in the second half. Forced errors when they needed to. Scored points when opportunities presented. And whilst it's got a little bit willing in the last couple of minutes, I'll get the most important thing, and that's the competition points.
Martinez Lesniak tackle inside the Bulldogs' half. Now Tamo. A minute left on the clock. The Panthers are going to rebound after a disappointing performance against the Sharks last week. Egan waits at dummy half. They'll try and suck all the time out of the clock. Merrin met there by Elliott and also Fualalo. Egan runs out of dummy half. Campbell, Gillard pins the ears back. He'll go close, but there's no realistic chance of him getting it down.
Restart, leave it. Not playing, not yet, not yet, not yet. Lock in square, not yet.
Big news coming out of Lotto Land today, the earlier game, the Knights' big win against Manly. There's big injury to a Manly player, which will be a big talking point during the week. We might talk about it in the post-game.
Now Lachlan Croker hurt. Were you trying to keep everyone on edge there, were you?
That's some of your best work.
The kick. Oh, it's scooped up by Egan. The siren sounds. And the Panthers have got the job done. And that's a courageous effort. They were down by 12 points to 2 in the first half. They lost Dylan Edwards early in the contest because of a dislocated shoulder. So this has been a terrific effort by Penrith in the face of a debilitating injury toll to fight back. And they've got the job done, an 8-point margin, 22-14.